Happy Tuesday! I am the supplier and we're gonna do a top 10 Tuesday. So this week's top 10 Tuesday is the top 10 books that are on your summer TBR. What I've learned about making these summer TBR lists is, or any TBR lists actually, is that I kind of go, oh look, a new book, when it comes to reading the stuff on the list, and then I don't read the things on the list. So I'm gonna put 5 books on my TBR and save the other 5 TBR slots for things that I happen to run into in the library. So the first book on my TBR is Changers Book 2 Orion by T. Cooper and Alison Glock Cooper. It's a series about these kids who are called Changers. Every year of high school they change bodies, and then when they finish they get to choose the body that is going to be theirs and the experience that they want to have. In the first book, the main character was a girl named Drew who's a cheerleader, and this one he turns into an African-American male as a sophomore, and it's about how he is navigating his world as a black teenager, which is kind of interesting. Also on my TBR list, Mr. Fox by Helen Oyeyemi. I've had this one on my shelf for a while because it's been sitting there because I keep meaning to go back and read the Bluebeard story from one of my many copies of classic fairy tale books, because I took a class on it. It's a retelling, I think, of Bluebeard. Definitely reading this one this summer. I've heard fantastic things about Afterworlds by Scott Westerfeld. I picked it up for $5 at Hastings. It's really heavy. That's all I know. The Mystery of Grace by Charles DeLint. I actually don't know anything about this either. The only thing that I know is it came in the same order as Last Night I Sang to the Monster, and I got that up like before the last school year started because the kid first semester lost that. So this one. And finally, Fish in a Tree by Linda Mullally Hunt. I got this one at the Scholastic Book Fair at my school. I was so excited it was there, and then it went up on the top of my bookshelf, which is where I stick my I want to read these books that I own next books, and I hadn't gotten to it yet. It is about a kid who has dyslexia and how she navigates her world. So as a reading teacher, I think it'll be interesting. So those are the top 5 books on my summer TBR, the books that I own that are on my summer TBR, and not just the things that I randomly wander across in my weekly, sometimes more than once in a week trip to the library, which is actually where I'm going after I finish this video. What's on your TBR for the summer? Leave it in the comments and I'll see you there soon. Until then, I'm the supplier wishing you happy reading. Don't forget to be awesome. Oh, I forgot I have a 6th. I guess you wouldn't call this part of my TBR, but I'm currently reading Parable of the Talents by Octavia Butler. Octavia Butler is awesome, and I will slowly work my way through everything that she wrote.